Hello. The corona crisis is spreading throughout the world. Today I want to share some thoughts and insights with you about this. If you look outside and sense a danger out there, then this is not good for you because it increases the level of anxiety. And anxiety was never a good advisor in a crisis. Plus, it decreases the strength of your immune system and increases the chances that you get infected. As a medical doctor, I understood over the decades that all diseases and all symptoms carry messages for you. And this is also true for this coronavirus. It has some messages for us as a collective, as the humankind, and also some messages for every one of us. You can look at this virus as a friend who brings something very important to you. Now you can ask, how can we do that, to look at this virus who is causing so much harm and death among us? How can we look at it as a friend? But it might still be a friend. And bring us, for example, the message that we are already walking over dead people, that we overlook dead people. For example, the innocent, unarmed people who were shot by the bombs of the drones. And people who we voted for in our democratic countries do that. And we can only accept that and look away from that because they tell us these people are our enemies. Or look at the starving people and children in Yemen. And here there's still weapons which we, here in Germany and the United States, sell to Saudi Arabia, who's a big player in that war, which causes the death of so many people in Yemen. We can only do that because we consider them not to be our people. They say they are our enemies. Or look at Africa and all the people there. We exploit their countries, and they still are poor. They want to come to Europe. Here in Europe, we just refuse to take them. They drown, thousands of them already drowned in the Mediterranean. And we look at the pictures and we just go on. Because they tell us these people are other people, not our people. Or if you look at the Earth, like an astronaut from space, you see that there is no separation. We have, as humankind, we have only one planet, and we are one humanity. These people are all our people. Our people. And then if you look at the earth, and didn't you wonder why we all just go on? In spite that we know that we harm the earth, that the climate is already changed because of us, and that the future of our children needs another action from us, but nothing really happened. And now a whistleblower like this coronavirus comes and we can change our action in a few days and weeks. We couldn't do it out of conviction. But now we do it out of fear, but out of insight also. Well, these are only a few examples, but important examples, what this virus could tell us, what we have to understand to get through this crisis and to get into a new time, a new world, with a new consciousness. Plus, this virus might have also a message for you personally. It might have, for all of us, it might have personal messages. If you stay at home or have to stay at home because you're not allowed to go outside, then you're there with your family or alone. And there are problems which you might not have seen over the last few years, but they're still there. Now they might pop up. Or problems in your professional life. And you may lose your job. And all this can be a message. There is something to be looked at. And if you want to find out what this message of this virus is for you personally, you can do a symptom constellation with me. I will have 2 hours for you. And we can, in these 2 hours, we can find out together what message this virus has for you personally. Just write me an email and we can find an appointment. You don't even have to leave your home to do that. We can do that online with Skype or Zoom. Now at the end, I recommend you to use 2 tracks. Follow the instructions of your officials, how to protect yourself and your family from the virus. And on the other hand, increase your knowledge, increase your wisdom and your consciousness to the fact that this virus is a friend and this crisis has chances and brings messages for you personally and for us as human beings, for humankind. This is the best way to prepare yourself for this crisis, to go through that crisis unharmed, and to prepare for the new times after that. Stay healthy.